Hey guys, today we're going to work on some word problems. We're going to use both methods of multiplication as they're appropriate. So we might use the box method, we might use the distributive property, and we'll talk about how to decide which one we're going to use. Our first problem says a Ferris wheel completes a rotation in 53 seconds. How many seconds in all would it take to complete 13 rotations? So in this problem, the first thing that comes to mind is that I could add. But if I'm going to add 53 seconds 13 times, that's a lot of times to add up the number 53. So instead of adding the number 53 13 times to get the total number of seconds that it would take to complete 13 rotations, I'm going to multiply. Multiplication and repeated addition are the same. So I'm going to multiply 53 times 13. Now when I look at this, I see that I have numbers that do not end in 0, and neither of them are single digits. So this makes it difficult for me to use the distributive property. So instead, I'm going to use the box method, which means I need to break up my numbers by place value and then multiply to find partial products. 50 times 10 is 500. 50 times 3 is 150. 10 times 3 is 30. And 3 times 3 is 9. Now, just like if I had done the distributive property, I need to add the partial products. The numbers inside the box are called partial products. We add them together to get the total product. So my total product is 689. But units are important. So in order to get the unit that I need to use, I'm going to go back to the original question. How many seconds in all would it take to complete 13 rotations? So in order to decide my unit, whether I'm going to use seconds or rotations, I need to look at what the question asked me to find. In this case, the question asked me to find how many seconds. So my unit is going to be seconds. The next example says a small dairy farm produces 87 gallons of milk in a day. How many gallons of milk will it produce in 15 days? Which operation do you think we're going to use to solve this problem? If you said multiplication, you got it. The farm produces 87 gallons of milk in one day, but we want to know how many gallons of milk it will produce in 15 days. Well, 15 days is 15 times as many as one day, right? So I'm going to take however many gallons the farm can make in one day and multiply it by 15 days. Again, I cannot use the distributive property for this problem because neither of those numbers end in 0 or have a single digit. I'm breaking my numbers up into place value. And I need to find the partial products. So my partial products are 800, 70, 400, and 35. My last step is to add those numbers together. Zero, 0, 0, and 5 makes 5. 0, 0, 7, and 3 makes 10. So my 0 goes in the tens place, and I have to carry that 1 to the hundreds place. 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13. So in 15 days, the farm will produce 1,305 gallons of milk. The next problem says, the auditorium at Lyons School has 28 rows in all. If each row consists of 95 seats, calculate the total capacity of the auditorium. What do you think it's asking for when it's asking for the total capacity? When it's asking you for the total capacity, what it's asking you is the number of people that can fit. The number of people that can fit will be the number of seats. So it's asking you for the number of seats. I want you to try the rest of this problem on your own, and then we'll go over it. Okay, so let's go over this problem. There are 28 rows of 95 seats. So that's 28 times 95. I can't use the distributive property, so I'm going to use the box method. 20 times 90 is 1,800. 8 times 90 is 720. 20 times 5 is 100, and 5 times 8 is 40. Those are my partial products, and now I can add them up. So the auditorium has 2,660 seats in those 28 rows. This next problem says Clara and her friends take an average of 13 hours to mow a community lawn over a weekend. How many hours on average will they take to mow 14 such lawns? I want you to try this problem on your own and then come back and check the work. The strategy to solve this problem should have been multiplying 13 by 14. It will take them 13 hours to mow each of the 14 lawns, so we multiply those two numbers together. That should have given you 182 hours. We know that it's being measured in hours because the question says, how many hours? This last problem says it takes an hour for a car manufacturing company to assemble 11 cars. How many cars can the company assemble in 56 hours? I want you to try this question on your own and then come back to check the work. For this problem, you should have gotten that the company can assemble 616 cars in 56 hours.